Namaste, beautiful beings. This is Belinda Pearl, the Illuminated Oracle, and welcome to the Celestial Channeling. Make sure that you subscribe and say hello. We have just been through the doorway of this Gemini new moon. The month of May was definitely a little bit on the hairy side, a lot of stuff going on, feeling very much like we are walking on a tightrope. Let us see what the energy is really going to reveal to us this month and where we're going. We're midway through this sort of portal out of, or still in, depends where you're living, this sort of COVID expression that is happening in the world. And so lots of stuff, we're just witnessing the world happening around us and how the world itself is affecting us. And especially in our daily lives, how is it affecting your life? So let's call in divine presence and fill ourselves with divine presence so we can really feel into what is being provided for us. And I've been asked to share about Quan Yin again. Quan Yin came in today, this morning. Every Wednesday morning I teach like a pranayama, a meditation, pranic healing class, workshop, experience, if you will. And we sometimes get visitations from beautiful light beings. And today, again, Quan Yin moved into the space. And she does like to visit quite often. She's been with me for a really long time. But bringing in this idea of just being a vessel, allowing yourself to be filled with light. So all the things that we cannot handle, the things that we cannot change or control, really, what can we do about it? Instead of us finding ourselves in worry or woe, is to stop and literally drop into prayer or into meditation and allow ourselves to be filled with that divine light that is so ready for us and is so ready there for us. We just need to stop what we're doing and pull our heads out of that negative spiral. And that spiral can definitely take us deep, especially being through this time of this Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde finishes just in a couple of days. So we'll be out of that reviewing period or that sort of backwards standing, what is going on. Maybe in this we've been asked to, and this is invitation from Quan Yin to you, about this inner marriage, about finding inner harmony within inside of you. Maybe through this Gemini portal, this energy of this moon has been really reflecting to us, what is it that you want to experience in life? They say the energy goes where the mind goes. So when we're in this place of doubt or in this place of fear, that's where the energy is going to flow towards. So if we took a moment and we stopped what we were doing and pulled ourselves out of that trap, maybe it's even just a distraction, distracting us from the light. And this is Quan Yin really pointing to this. She's pointing to your heart and she says, drop into your heart. Stop and drop into your heart. Quieten your mind. Just take a moment to close your eyes and feel the presence of love that is around you. Sometimes we're so distracted by the world, by all the things that are in the media, that we forget to stop and drop into spirit. And this is now an opportunity and a window. And this is the guidance that she's sharing with you, to stop and drop into your heart. And she points again to your heart. So maybe you can place your hands across your heart and take a moment here as we sit together to stop and drop into your heart. And while you do that, close your eyes, and I'm going to shuffle the deck of cards and ask the Divine Oracle to come in and to share with us wisdom that can really put us on our path. How can we move from this mercurial time? Are we moving into the Gemini portal? How is that affecting us? How is that going to allow us to really come into this place of divine union with inside of ourselves, which is really stop and dropping into the place of the heart, instead of being in this place of our mental self or overly mercurial, the way that we are moving through life. There's no amount of thinking that's going to change anything. So you may as well allow your thinking to be thoughts that are pleasant, invite you into something that is renewing and refreshing. And this is Quan Yin. She really wants to express this to you. It's time for you to really garden your thoughts. Look at what you're putting in your mind. What seeds are you sprinkling around? Are these seeds of worries and woes? Are you watering with worries and woes? or you're going to give yourself opportunity to see this garden to grow. So let us see in our minds a beautiful garden with beautiful bees buzzing around and so much blossom in the air. We can see their beautiful petals, the blossoms, as they kind of dance upon the streams of light. And this is you too. You have this opportunity to dance with the streams of light. And this is Quan Yin too. She's kind of showing us this movement of side to side, just allowing ourselves to close our eyes, hand on the heart, and just drop into this thread of light that's really here for us. So let us see what Divine Oracle has to share with us. And this card has come up before, and this is really about solar plexus. It says radiant illumination. So maybe that is really what we are. This is the path ahead. So we can come from the darkness, we can move into the light. And there's this kind of like same movement side to side, this kind of flowing essence. And we need to take an action. We need to take a positive action to really change our life. If we continue to do the same things over and over, we're just going to continue to walk down that same path over and over. So you have to take one action. So stop and drop into your heart is an action. It says solar plexus. So this is something to try out and really intuit for yourself. When is the most appropriate time for you to do this? And trust in yourself too, your ability to stop and drop into the place of your heart and let go and allow yourself to become a vessel. Because at the same time that we grow from the darkness, like the lotus does, through the mud, we're growing towards the light. The light is starting to fill us. And so that dark vessel that maybe we were, that we open ourselves up, just like the blossom opens up, and allow that light to pour into you. So maybe this is just a meditation or an energy prayer that we can offer to ourselves, become that vessel so we can be light changers on this earth. Yes, light changers, light workers. This way we'll be able to radiate that illumination outward. That way we start to realize who we are too, what humanity's true cause is, why we're here. So let us be in this place of our heart and allow that inner illumination, that radiance from divine light to fill us, so we can radiate love and light into the world and be those change makers, light changers, light workers in the world. So I'm going to leave you with that. So from my heart to yours, may be beautifully blessed and have a beautiful day. Namaste. Make sure you subscribe, say hello, and visit me at my website, belindapearl.com. All the links are below. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.